Hello, 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 back again. Hey, sorry I haven't been doing as many videos as I'd like, but we've got a little puppy, and he's a freaking handful. Holy crap, Jack Russell. Uh, that's all I need to say for anybody who has dogs or knows about dogs. Also, some of my subscribers have been asking me if there's a way that I can make my videos shareable, and I guess I'm just not able to traverse this technology well enough. I've all my videos are public, so they should be shareable. I've asked some people that I know to try to share it, and they've been able to. So I don't understand what's going on. I changed some things. Hopefully that helps. But I certainly appreciate all you guys, man. I didn't really see the value of myself in my formations until I got some nice encouragement from y'all. So this one's going to be quick. Again, I just puppy's sleeping here. His name's Callaway. Yeah, of course, I'm a golfer, right? So briefly talk about the Constitution, very briefly, and just say that nowhere in the Constitution is the word citizen. It's only in the preamble. Interesting. Another word that's not in the Constitution at all, democracy. Absolutely not in there. And so I think a lot of people would be surprised to hear that. And again, I've gone on a lot about how a republic is, better for us than a democracy. And, it's pretty elementary to me. In a democracy, personal rights do not exist. The sovereignty is in the body of the people, not in individual people. So that's a pretty important thing because there is no such thing as individual rights. If 51% of the people say this is the way it goes, even if all 49% of the others vehemently disagree, they have to do it. They have to do it. That's why in a republic, everything is based on the law. Whatever that law is, everybody has to follow it. So it isn't about, mob rule. Everybody follows the same thing. And so, believe it or not, all the judges in this country, maybe around the world, they actually have a book that is written by judges for judges. Obviously, probably past judges to help newer judges and so forth. It's called the Anti-Government Movement Guidebook. And it's actually a publication for the judges to figure out how to control us. I don't think there is as much of a conspiracy of bad, evil judges trying to take down Americans as much as it is that they are just naturally against us. Once you've been born into a generation where this is okay, you don't know any better, even if you're a judge. And you're not going to look into it. This is a well-designed machine and well-oiled as well, oiled with currency. And so, in a republic, what's great about a republic as well is that you can open up your own court and represent the court. You're not the court. The judge isn't the court. As a matter of fact, in essence, a court is a stage upon which the sovereign, or the people, puts on a show to convince the world that he or she is correct. Right? I spoke about this in one of my previous videos. We have 12 jurors in this country, and each one of those jurors represents 1/12 of society. In a republic, you have to have the entire society against you. Then you're done. You're done for. But if you just have 1/12, if you're speaking of a jury, that says not guilty, then you're okay. That's the power of a republic. So you can open up your own court. Now that's what a republic is. Okay, we're talking separate from the court that you initially are there for. And if you want the technical term of a court, it is the person and the suit of the sovereign. And that's from Black's Law Dictionary. So this is what happens. The sovereign creates a claim or a complaint. This creates a court. It's an artificial entity called the court, and it's an artificial entity without vocal cords. It's artificial. So you have to speak for the court. You represent the court. You're not representing you, you're representing the court. Very, very important. And so what you want to do is, you want to make sure, and this of course is all according to Bill Thornton, it's just some of my training for the National Liberty Alliance. You want to get a court of record. And probably every state says that all their courts are courts of record. However, there are certain stipulations that have to be met for a court to be a court of record. Some of them are ones that you would assume they have anyway. The power to fine or jail for contempt, right? That's pretty common. It keeps the record of proceedings, right? It used to be the courtiers way back for the king, and those courtiers who remembered the case and the details of the case have been replaced by 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. And we have paper now, vessels. It has to have a seal. I guess that's sort of optional. And so here are some of the nice parts of these requirements of a court of record. The judge is just a magistrate and can make no decisions. He's just a magistrate. Well, that's different than what you see and most people see, and I mean most. The tribunal, here's another one. The tribunal is the one that makes the decision, that makes the judgment, the tribunal, not the magistrate. And lastly, check this out. It must be proceeding according to the common law. A court of record must be proceeding according to the common law, no statutes. So if you ever get into a courtroom and you hear the judge making judgments, or if you hear statutes, penal code this and vehicle code that, those are statutes, you're not in a court of record. And so you want to make sure that you object and demand a court of record. It's your right to do so. You have all of these rights, you have all of this power, but it has to be communicated correctly. Otherwise, you're not going to be successful. And you have to stand your ground, because they'll try handshake interruptions. They'll try a lot of things to get you off your point and have you mistakenly, put yourself into their jurisdiction. And then it gets bad from there. And of course, you can still save yourself, but it's not good to do, of course. And so, what you want to do, what you hear all the time, you see it on Judge Judy and all these shows where people have countersuits, right? You have, so-and-so countersuits for this amount of money. So what a countersuit is it's just the money. The judge is there just to balance the books. You're suing for this, you're suing for that. This is what, okay, this person ends up getting this much money. They're the winner. That's a countersuit. What you want to do is a counterclaim. The counterclaim challenges the jurisdiction of the court. Right? The court's the piece of paper that the complainant has filed against you, a charge, if you will. Well, a court must always prove jurisdiction when it's been challenged. That's a Supreme Court case decision. That one, I doubt will ever be overturned. I mean, that's pretty important. So, sorry I went this long. But yeah, I hope that helps. I'll try to make some better ones. I get the little puppy gets a little older here, or I get a break where someone can watch him. But yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all. I'm shocked that I'm getting such kind comments, and I'm grateful that I'm helping people. Like I said, I'll keep learning and getting better. I'm going to try to, like I said, get a laptop and a green screen and try to make the videos more entertaining if I can as well. So, hey man, please come back. Please share and all that. And I'll see you soon. Take care.